Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, I'm Jan. Welcome to the Save Money and More with Jan channel. Today's a little bit of an and more kind of show. Welcome to an episode of a no frills video. How you doing today? I thought a lot about something and I said, let me come up with a few ways to help people brighten their days. I want to mention a little story. There's this priest, and the way he delivers a mass makes it, to me, so much more spiritual. He does one additional simple act that I personally wish I saw more often. In general, in life, whether a person is serving mass or walking down the street, or you're in your grocery store, or wherever you are and whatever you're doing, people don't smile enough. So this gentleman, he was smiling throughout the service. And I said, I don't know what it is that it just made me want to smile. It was like an infectious thing in a good way, because he smiled looking at the congregation. I felt like smiling, and it wasn't one of those sugary, saccharine, fake smile. You could tell that the smile came from his heart. So if somebody says to you, smile, but you're not in the mood, and you put on that like fake grin, it doesn't look good. But when a person is really in the natural smiling spirit and you just happen to smile, there's something about smiling and laughter that really, really helps people brighten their days. I just thought I'd share that recent experience. The other thing I want to mention that will help brighten your day is to be around brightness. Be around brightness. Step outside, take a simple walk. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just go out in the brisk, fresh air. Take a look at the sunshine around you and all the good stuff. And even if it's not sunny and bright, it's still outside, it's still outdoors, and it's still different than indoors. So, and you don't have to pay a cent to do that. Now, if for some reason or another one cannot get out, make sure that the blinds are up and the sunshine comes pouring in and windows are up, and get rid of the bad stale air from indoors and let in some of that fresh air. That is a great way to literally brighten your day. Next, turn on fun, positive music that every time you listen to a certain song or two or three, it makes you happy. It makes you feel good. It gets your mind off the world sometimes. Everybody needs a mental break, even if it's just for like 10 or 15 minutes. Listening to that fun music that brings you back to a great time is a good thing. Additional cost to you, zero. And especially these days, at the touch of a button, you can pull up any song that you're in the mood for. But by all means, make music a part of brightening your day. I can't emphasize this next point enough. As much as humanly possible, stay away from negative information. And that includes sometimes when people talk to you or speak to you like a gossipy item or negative information about someone that you know or whatever. You, in my opinion, the less you hear these things, the better. It's just negative information that's going to make you feel either sorrow-filled for the person or something, or annoyed. You never know what tales people bring. Half the time, they're usually not exactly the truth. So yeah, if at all possible, kind of control your mental environment by not giving heed, listening to gossip. Gossip is negative speak, negative energy, and half the time, or even more, not even true. I'm just saying, it's not even good to do it. Be the recipient of a smile like I was. That I'm telling you, I just can't get over how wonderfully that service was delivered, because the officiant priest was smiling, a genuine, heartfelt smile. What a difference! What a difference! So be the recipient of the smile, and if at all possible, be the reason someone else smiles. That's very, very important in my honest. And last but not least, Do a kind deed for a friend, a loved one, a neighbor, or even someone that you don't know. If you could do it, quietly, whatever. What can you do? You can, like I always say, check in with people, make that phone call, or write a card. There's something about a written card, a surprise card. It doesn't even have to be someone's birthday or anniversary. Just write a because card. You know what I'm saying, where I'm going with that? Little thoughtfulness, a couple of words in the form of a poem, whatever. These are zero cost ways to brighten the day. Even changing around your environment, for example. Change up those curtains you've been looking at all winter. Now that it's spring, maybe you want to just change up the color. A little bit of splash of a brighter color can literally brighten up your day. Surprise someone with a batch of box cake mix, 13 by 9. Make a beautiful cake and make it pretty, and just celebrate spring as the theme for the cake. Whatever, show a little thoughtfulness to someone that you care about and brighten their day. Brightening someone else's day, in my honest, is a fantastic way, a wonderful way to brighten up your own day. Then, of course, there are like a little more things that we could do to brighten up our own day personally. We can like light some candles, put on some pretty music, and just, remember that old ad on TV back in the old days, Calgon, take me away. And it was basically reminding everyone about the wonders of taking a nice hot bubble bath and just, escaping it all. Well, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Or if it gives you joy, and if it gives you a happiness to be a meal planner. Now, I know it sounds like, well, Jan, but meal planning is work. However, some people, let's say on the weekend, on a Sunday, to me, I find Sundays, I do what I want to do and need to do and have to do in my faithful department. Then I go back to being practical. And sometimes for me, I don't mind taking that hour, having a cup of tea, playing my favorite music, and maybe going over some of the things, the goals, the things that I would like to achieve with the wonderful upcoming week ahead. And of course, I'm even going to smile at the sound of the bird clock. Let's give a listen for a second. Not sure if you heard that, but the bird clock, of course, is singing a happy tune. But I'll tell you, surrounding yourself in brightness and happiness is okay. It's okay to be happy, and it's okay to have a bright, happy day, and it's okay to share your personal sunshine with others, just like that wonderful priest did today.